Hey gang, we are still in Mexico, and I'm at a place here called Cantucci. We're about 30 minutes south Playa del Carmen. We're about an hour and a half south of Cancun, Mexico. And we're at this place. Have you heard of the cenotes? The pools. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see. We're going to follow the trail. The famous cenotes. This is where it's at. We're early. Nobody's here yet. And we may have exclusive tour permission to get in before all the people to see these cenotes. This is the eating area, the restaurante. Isn't this beautiful? This place was discovered in, if you can believe it, as recently as 1987. And this is called the Pet Cemetery. Why is it called the Pet Cemetery? Well, there's these underwater remains. Thousands of years. We're going back to prehistoric and fossils. And if you are a good scuba diver, you can actually go here. And there's a lot of, we're not going to be doing like underwater video here. You can go on YouTube, and maybe I'll put a link or two in to see some just amazing underwater stuff. And that's where the Pet Cemetery is. But we're going to go into the caves. We're going to see this phenomenon. 51 miles of tunnels and caves, cenotes, I think 28 cenotes. And it's just an ongoing thing, but they've made it accessible for the people like us, that we can come and see. And there's a trail. I'm going to be hiking. I think it's about an hour hike. And there's different caves that we go into with the cenotes. And not sure, it's been a long time since I've been here. I can't remember, but I can tell you that it is just mind-blowing, phenomenal. So stay with me, and I'll meet you at one of the caves, or in one of the caves. I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, it's really humid in here. My glasses are steaming up, but we're at the first cenote, and let's just go down and have a look. Now, these things go back thousands of years, thousands and thousands and thousands, like prehistoric times. From what I understand, they used to be, the water level was not as high, and either the animals would come here or they would throw the animals in these pools. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Look how clear the water is. And you can go back to, there's a prehistoric camel, fossils. There is a tapir. And not in this cenote. Now, here's the thing to explain, and maybe we'll see. I'll take you to the next one. But again, you can snorkel. You can come here and snorkel in here. Look how clear the water is. It's crazy. But some of them have, many of them, and it's, again, this cave system goes for 51 miles. And in there are, many of these have sandy dune bottoms, like smooth sand. And in the sand buried, if you kind of swish away the sand, you will see what rises, or really what the sand moves, jawbones and skulls and all kinds of animal, the Pet Cemetery. And they're very respectful here, and don't touch anything. But it's amazing that they let you come in here. Look, they put like lighting in here. Now, if you look back there, down there, it goes way, way down, and that may be part of the cave system where you go with your scuba. Something I would never ever do. You saw my episode on the cavers out in Utah. Holy cow, man. That stuff frightens me, but I would snorkel here. This looks just phenomenal. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on the hike here, and we'll see what's coming up. Okay guys, we're with Kevin, who is going to take us down to a very special place. Again, before everyone's here, they've turned the lights on. This is a cenote. Is a cenote cave way down. I haven't been, this one I have not been to before. So let's go down and follow Kevin. So I have to turn around, okay? Holy cow, so this is a ship's ladder. So we're gonna have to turn around here.
What's your head with the
Yeah. Okay? I've done, hold on guys. I want to get a good grip on this. Now, we are not actually in, when I checked online, this said we're south of Playa del Carmen, and it says in some places Tulum, but they said this is not Tulum. This is part of Playa del Carmen. And, speaking of Tulum, and I have not been there, the Mayan ruins, but I have been to Chichen Itza. I've mentioned that. And these Tulum and Chichen Itza are fascinating places. And the reason I bring it up is the cenotes. Okay, where are we going over here? Oh, this is amazing. Look at this. So they have, it's nothing like this, but they have cenotes there, and the one at Chichen Itza is for sacrifices, or it was for sacrifices. If you go to Chichen Itza, and back in, I think, 1890 or 1910 or someone in there, in Chichen Itza, they, a rudimentary exploration of they tried to drain the cenote. You can't drain these, because these are spring-fed. I'm not sure if this is spring-fed, but I have to believe it is. You can't, it's all about water table. Look at this, just amazing. We have the stalactites. Isn't that beautiful? So again, Pet Cemetery, down in that pool, like right there, you have that sandy bottom. And when you get into the deeper places, you kind of, as I said, you swish that away, and you will get the fossils, or you will see the bones. Look at that. And then in some of these caves, now there's a really deep one. Look at how deep this goes, way down. And some of them, they have, there's a fish called the blind cave fish swimming. And can you imagine, you get a scuba tank and you kind of start here in one of these, and then you go down a cave like that with a flashlight, and you keep going into these tunnels and pop up at one of these 28 cenotes. Crazy, man. Very crazy. This is beautiful. Look at the statue work here. So, just to close out on Chichen Itza, the cenotes, they did this horrible excavation job. They didn't know what they were doing. They destroyed a lot of artifacts, but they sent this big claw, like a digger, down there. They tried to drain it at first. I was saying you can't drain these things. And then they sent the claw down. They did get a lot of artifacts and bones. A lot of people were sacrificed, but not here. This is not what, and again, this was just discovered, if you consider it, quite recently. There are, as I said, the blind cave fish. I think that's one unique species that's here. And there are also spider monkeys. Now he's going to show us something else here. He's like, all right, this way. So let's see what's going on over here. A pet cemetery, guys. Can you imagine? Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. So what's this? Cenote? Yeah. You gotta watch your head when you're a tall guy. Oh, look at that. They have these cool statues in here. I gotta watch, it's pretty dark. We got steps here. I got sunglasses on, unfortunately. Prescription, that's the only way I can see. I didn't think we'd be getting way down in a cave like this. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, are those fish? Yeah, look at, there are fish down there. What kind of, the big double? Oh yeah, okay. Those are shadows down there. I thought those were big fish. That's beautiful. Oh, there's a bat just flew by us. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can get a bat. There we go. All right. So yeah, there are bats flying around in here. All right, guys, I'm trying to find a place where I can get some headroom. Now we'll get back to where we started here. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this up right here. My gimbal equipment failing. It's so humid down here. Anyway, I'm gonna close it out here. Thanks for coming along. Thought I'd give you a quick look at the cenotes here. And I'm gonna go look for some spider monkeys. All right, see you later.